why people choose companies, I think, is evolving. And it started out basically making a product decision. You would look at it and say, you know, I can get that boot from that company for this much money, or I can get this boot from that company for this much money, and these are the features here and these are the features there, and I'll basically make kind of a technical product decision. And there are a lot of industries that still compete that way. And Timberland used to compete that way on the basis of product. We still do, but then what was added to it is a little bit more complexity, another layer, the notion of imagery. What does Timberland stand for? The American outdoors. What does Nike stand for in terms of the competitive spirit, or Ralph Lauren in terms of stature in the world, things like that. And so Timberland then had to sort of add that layer to it. So there's a notion of product and a notion of image. And I think one of the exciting things that's happening now is there's a third layer that's kind of emerging, and that's the notion of company. Product, image, and company. Who are those people that run that company? What do they think? You know, who are they hiring? And when they hire people, how do they treat people? And, you know, where do they manufacture? And, you know, what are they saying in their ads? And is that true, what they're saying? And how are they treating me as a customer? All those things to me have to do with company. And the trick is not, you don't get to play one, product and not image and not company. You have to do all three. And so I think the game has gotten more complex. Consumers are more demanding. I think that's what the notion of brand is. And that's how we try to compete. I think Timberland stands for, and most people would say to you, Timberland stands for rugged, outdoors, durability, last forever, great stuff, had them forever. Hey, had a pair of your boots in college, still got them today, in fact, love them. I think what we would like the consumer to say back to us, we would sort of package that and say, consumers are talking about integrity, consumers are talking about durability, consumers are talking about integrity and how we interact with our customers, what we say to them, how we say to them, how we interact with our employees, our shareholders, and the surrounding communities. I think the vulnerability has to do with consumers not recognizing fully what your company stands for and what they are offering. I think one of the aspects of the Timberland brand that we would like to be clear in the minds of our consumers is what we stand for. We talk about the notion of equipping people to make their difference in the world. And if that means here's a pair of hiking boots that you can take with you and will perform for you and allow you to do something you never did before, then that's what we are trying to achieve. If that means that as an employee you can come to work, you can be challenged in your job, and you can also have room in your job for you to grow as a human being more broadly than just your job title, then it means that as well. And that, if that means that as a shareholder, when you want to invest your money, you're looking for a financial return, we'll deliver that. But hopefully maybe you denominate your return a little bit more broadly than financially, we can deliver that as well, in the sense of what we try to do is create some social value as well as economic value. And that means if you're a member of the surrounding community, yeah, you're happy that we're here paying taxes, employing people, but also we'll create value by connecting with some of the community organizations that are already here.